Alright guys, so in this video I'm playing as a Mistweaver, and we're going against a disciplined priest and an arms warrior. You're gonna have a purger, and they're probably gonna be playing mind games, and no, we're not talking about your ex. You're gonna have someone that's gonna fly up in the air and slap you with their pendants, and then their little partner's gonna go around, swinging their little two-hander around, taking chunks out of your HP. And you know, in the long run, with their overpowered motor strike, you're probably not going to win that mana battle if you're unable to drink. So what do you have in your toolkit? Mobility is the biggest. A disarm you can use on the warrior to reduce their damage. And paralyze that you can use to initiate your crowd control chain on the healer. Since the warrior did not heroic leap and charge, most likely your partner is going to be the main target. Which is better, but keep in mind the crowd controls. So my partner opens up, he goes ahead, put his dots, and now he's running. And try not to stack on your partner, because don't forget, the warrior, hey, cleave damage, AoE fear, and so does the priest. And right now, we're doing pretty good. As you can see in details, my partner's doing a lot of damage. I'm doing good healing, keeping him up. And from the beginning of that sentence to now, the warrior went from 176,000 damage to 873,000 damage. So that's a big damage spike, because my partner did not spike that much, and now he overtook my partner in damage. And those are things like that get frustrating, because out of nowhere it'll be that big burst, and you're kind of like, what the heck happened, dude? So that's why, hey, you always got to keep your hots up, try to keep everything, because you never know what that big spike of damage is going to come in. And right now, hey man, I'm just using my mobility. I'm just trying to keep away from this guy. So me and my partner, we're kind of playing monkey in the middle, right? He goes over to my partner runs. They come over to me, I run. Because dude, we ain't getting caught up in that mess. You know, a little leg sweep gets to buy me some time to gain some distance. And honestly, the only danger here is if they go ahead and boom, tie my partner down and crowd control me away from him. And at this moment, I'm just trying to keep my Zen Spear up for the extra 10% damage onto the warrior. And also my lightning, so that way they could have a debuff that increases physical damage done to them by 5%. And here comes the priest to lock me in. Warrior got all excited, but you know what? Ring of Peace, get the heck out of here, dude. So I'm going to create some distance. Biggest danger here, since my partner getting hit hard, they go ahead and break line of sight. Since I see the warrior coming to me, I'm going to go ahead and drag him back out. Going to kite him over here into the open and teleport. This way, they're out in the open and I could heal in peace. But here they come to destroy my peace. My partner goes ahead, Tango Roots, buy me a little bit of time, but to get dispelled. And here he comes power running, leg sweep, Tiger Lust, and once again, create that distance. But you need to be careful, because as you can see, dampening is climbing. They got the burst to take you guys down at dampening. I mean, you're going to have that warrior coming in with their motor strike, and then you're going to have the freaking priest slapping you with their big old pendants. So this ain't going to last that long, this type of game style. You need to hurry up and throw in some crowd controls, man. And now that my teleporter is off cooldown, I'm trying to make my way, trying to drag this warrior over there so I could just go ahead and poof, disappear. And I feel like they know the whole thing about dampening, and that's probably why they're just chilling. They're probably like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead, wait to dampening, lock them in, and just do big old bursts on them. But hey, I'm just gonna stay up here and just heal my partner as much as I can. Where both of their trinkets available, I feel that's too risky for me to push in and try to do some crowd control chain to end the fight. So, hey, we're just gonna wait for an opportunity. And since the priest got too close, was able to paralyze. Go ahead and dispel that fear off my partner. Go ahead and disarm that warrior, because my partner's getting messed up. And hey, I'm just going through my healing rotation, keeping in mind that the disciplined priest has more mana than me. So it's tick tock, tick tock. And because of that, I decide to push in. to crowd control the healer. Ring of Peace to get them out of the dome, but I get stunned by the warrior. Now that warrior, man, he smelled that blood, man. You know, he's so excited. He's like, oh, I want some of that. So he jumps up here with me, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to get me some of that Petsaki. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. So I'm dragging him away from the edge so he can't reconnect. And look, ooh, down he goes. And you see, at the end of the day, man, that priest had more mana than me. They could have out-mana me. But sometimes, hey, it just could be mental fatigue, man. Like, it just burns you out, and you're kind of like, you know what? Just screw this.